Now, who told me to buy 25 books from Aubree Pynn's website? Absolutely no one, but we're going to get into these books. Now, most of the books that I picked up, they were from her Ganton Hills series and her Ganton Hills romance series, and I've already read about 3 of them, so let's get into these books. The first book I picked up was Olive and Oak. Now, this is like an insta love novella, an introduction to the Ganton Hill series, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The next book that I picked up was Red, and this is the second book in the Ganton Hill series. And this is pretty much a story about a man who had been kind of closed off to relationships, and he stumbles across a woman who he just can't seem to let go of. And he's pretty much caught up and determined to have her in his life. And she has pretty much lost everyone that she loves, and she's been down on her luck, and the two become inseparable. The third book I picked up was Gangsta Lovin', and this is like a forbidden love. Like, they're from opposite sides, different gangs, and it's forbidden for them to be together. And it kind of has a little bit of like a kidnapping trope, but pretty much these two hit it off and they're inseparable. The fourth book in the series is Purple, and this is the book that I am starting today. This is about two neighbors that have a love connection. So, the fifth book I picked up in the Gan Hill series is this novella. It is called Green. This is like when two people are challenged and kind of put into a situation to connect with each other. The sixth book I picked up is Come to the Ghetto, a Ganton Hills Christmas novella. The next book I picked up was Gas Station Drug Money. This is book 7 in the Ganton Hills series, and this is about a pair who meet in an unconventional way. I also picked up Pressure, which is book 8 in the Ganton Hills series. It is also a short novella. I got Keeper of My Soul, which is book 9 in the Ganton Hills series, and this is like a second chance romance story. I grabbed Yellow, which is book 10 out of the Ganton Hills series, and this is like worlds colliding. I also picked up Orange, which is book 11 in the Ganton Hills series. It's about another pair who have an attraction to each other. Will the sparks fly, or will it result in a natural disaster? I grabbed Leather and Wood, which is book 12 in the Ganton Hills series. And this is like forced proximity. They are thrust into each other's orbits. Will they clash or will they connect? I also picked up The Trenches, Loyalty Over Everything. This is book 13 in the Ganton Hill series, and another one of those they're from the opposite sides of the track romance stories. I also grabbed A Christmas Creed, a Ganton Hills holiday special. This is book 14 in the Ganton Hills series, and it's pretty much like catching up with all of the couples from the books before. And finally, I have book 15, Haunted by Noor of the Ganton Hills series, and this is a Halloween novella. So the next books are from the Ganton Hills romance series. So it still takes place in Ganton Hills, but this is just another series of stories. I picked up The Remnants Love Left Behind, and this is like love after a failed marriage. Next, I picked up Because of You, and this is a Worlds Colliding. I grabbed Holiday in the Hills, and this is a holiday romance. I also got Spinning the Block, and this is giving second chance romance. I also got Give Good Love, and this is the final book in the Ganton Hills romance collection, and this gives like love after a failed relationship. For a standalone, I picked up Maybe for the Summer. I've heard such good things about this. Of course, this is giving like summer romance that we hope will turn into something bigger. And the final books I picked up are still a part of the Ganton Hills universe, but they're like standalone novellas. The first one is Homecoming Season, and this takes place in Ganton Hills, kind of like an alumni coming back to the college campus. I grabbed Pretty Little Lies, which is like an office romance. And I picked up A Lonely Christmas, which is like a holiday novella. And finally, I have After Times, which is like a Valentine's very short novella. I have heard so many great things about Aubree Pynn and her catalog, her writing, and I will say for the 3 books that I've read so far, they have been absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to getting into the rest of her catalog, but I'm going to keep you guys posted.